Well, a one-time graphic artist has turned into a big-time wildlife sculptor. And when we say big, we're talking about larger-than-life sculptures.
Yeah, tonight we take you inside the story with Dan Rascon of the supersized wildlife artist. Dan joining us live. Dan, this is an artist who definitely goes big.
Yeah, Mark and Heidi, he doesn't mess around there. Stephen Kesler doesn't mess around with the small stuff when he sculpts. He's into recreating and showing off nature's giants, even if they are small to begin with. Sometimes you never quite know what you're going to find inside a business at an industrial park. How about a 31-foot-long iguana?
Inconspicuous with just a little sticker on the front of the door.
That's exactly what 40-year-old Stephen Kesler is working on.
So I'm just kind of finding the form.
Just one of his latest wildlife sculptures that has this artist practically working around the clock to finish.
The details is actually the most challenging part on this because the scales differ from here to here.
The massive lizard with all its intricate details is being made for the popular Red Iguana restaurant in Salt Lake. Once finished, it will look just like this small model that Stephen built to begin the project, only it'll be made out of fiberglass. This kind of artistry takes months and months to complete.
It's a passion that just hit instantly.
But that passion didn't hit until later in life. Stephen would spend the first 18 years of his career at a desk as a graphic artist. Then one day he made this small African elephant out of sculptor clay, and he was hooked.
I kept on going bigger and bigger each piece I got, and I couldn't stop. I'd do it every day. It was like something that ignited in me I hadn't felt before.
From that, Stephen the graphic designer became Stephen the wildlife sculptor, and each project seemed to grow in size. Stephen found himself living out his dream as a kid.
I've been obsessed with marine life since I was a kid. I'd always be at the library with my face buried in books about whales and sharks. I drew them all my life. So.
Steve's largest and most prized sculpture located right here at the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. It's the 50-foot humpback whale. This one here took him 9 months to make. It's 4,400 pounds, and they had to cut it up into 8 different pieces just to get it through the front door.
I want people to be able to experience that animal.
And he didn't stop with the whale, but sculpted many more underwater animals for the aquarium, ranging in all different shapes and sizes.
That's part of the art of sculpture, is trying to make it feel like it's living through the design, through the movement, through the anatomy, to make it feel like it's a real living, breathing creature.
This time-lapse video of the humpback whale gives you just a glimpse at the size and depth of the project to do just one animal. But Stephen says this is just the beginning.
Just getting started.
Of what's to come.
I have a whole list of things I want to sculpt.
Yeah, he's not done yet. Now, Stephen has actually only been at this for full time for about 1.5 years, which is pretty impressive when you see his work. One of the projects he's wanting to dive into is sculpting fine art animal furniture. We'll see how that goes. That's what you call diversifying his talents there. Now, to see more of his work, go to our website, KUTV.com, click on features and inside the story. So I'm sure many of you have been to the aquarium there. You've seen that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. I always wondered who did that. Now,
He's the guy.
He's the
Only
guy.
after 1.5 years.
That's right.
Crazy.
Pretty good. There's a lot more in his future.
Yeah,
I'm
there
sure.
really is.
All right, Dan, great.
If he diversifies to humans, let's get him.